This video will be going over percentage change, specifically increase in percentage change, and we will go through decrease later on in this video. Now, just to highlight, this formula in green says the percentage plus 100 divided by 100 times the original value. It's a plus because we're doing increase. When we do decrease, this will change to a minus. Now, this formula might not make a whole lot of sense at the moment, but when we apply it to a question, hopefully it will start to make a bit more sense. So our question is there in red. It says the population in 2016 was 2,500. In 2019, it increased by 6%. How many people are there now in 2019? So what we do is we do our percentage, which in this case is 6%, plus 100 equals 106%. We divide that by 100, which makes 1.06. We then times that by the original value, which in this case is 2,500. And that gets us 2,650. So all I've done there is follow the formula above. So I've taken my percentage, which in this case is 6%. I've added it to 100. That got me 106. I divided that by 100 again, which makes it 1.06. And then I did 1.06 times the original, which made 2,650. So there are 2,650 people in 2019. This next question says in 2024 an e-car cost 3,768. Now obviously that is very low, but for this question we're going to use those numbers. And then in 2025 it has an increase of 9%. What's the new value? So we're going to use our formula again. In this case our percentage is 9%, as shown here. Because we're doing an increase, we're going to add 100, divide it by 100, which makes 1.09. We're then going to times that by the original amount, which makes so it's all about just filling in the numbers for this formula. Now, you can do this part in your head to make it 109, then technically you can do 109 divided by 100 is 1.09. So this might be the only bit you type into your calculator. Or you might just take in your calculator 9 plus 100 divided by 100 gets you that decimal, then multiply it on. You might do it in one big go. It entirely depends on how confident you are with a calculator, really. But as long as you remember this formula, because they will not give you this in the exam, then you can answer these kinds of questions quite easily. We're now going to move on to decrease of percentage change. Okay, so moving on to decrease, there's a slight change to the formula in that we do the 100% take away the percentage divided by 100 times the original value. So our question says in 2014, sparrows had a 17% decrease from the previous year at 3,790. And then how many sparrows are there in 2014? So this time we take our 100%, we take away the percentage, which in this case is 17, equals 83%. We then divide that by 100. Then we take our decimal and we multiply it by the original value, which in this case is 3,790. I'm going to just put that into my calculator. That means that they had sparrows on average, I would say, because you can't get 0.7 of a sparrow in 2014. Okay, so this question says a house costs 240,000, sorry, in March, but had an 8% decrease the next month. How much did it cost in April? So using our formula here in green, we take our 100% and we take away our percentage, which in this case is 8%, which equals 92%. We divide that by 100, which equals 0.92. We take our decimal and we multiply it by the original value, which in this case, I'm just going to pop that into my calculator. So it now costs, and I will add my pound sign back in because it is a monetary value, so we need a pound sign included in our answer.